Good morning, Morgan, and good, excuse me, good morning, I'm so sorry. Good morning, any of Morgan's friends that have tuned in for this lesson. Uh, Today, we're going to talk about sets. What's a set? Well, it's like a list, and before, but apparently a little different. And we know it's different because it's got these little curly cues. Okay, so what this really is this is just another way of storing data, and the reason why this is a little different is how the program interacts with this storage object. Okay, and the reasons are too complex for this video to explain fully why exactly they need something similar to a list, but yet a little different. So what I've done here in this code is I've taken the examples out of the manual that we're going to be reading here in a little while, and I've put them into this program so we can actually make sure that what we're doing works. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and run that, and then I put in enough displays so that we can look at the output and follow along with the examples that were given in the manual. Okay, all right. And remember, at any point as I scroll through the code, you can pause the video and get a better idea. Okay. Oh, and look here what I added here. I added in a little bit from training video 8 about ifs. All right. Okay. And how we can use it for a test in this particular example. Okay. All right. So with that, I think it's time that we go ahead and move on to the manual, do some reading, then we'll run the code and see exactly how it matched up with the example. All right. All right. See you soon. And here we are in the manual. That frog is back. And let's go ahead and do some reading.
Python training video 23 sets. Python also includes a data type for sets. A set is an unordered collection with no duplicate elements. Basic uses include membership testing and eliminating duplicate entries. Set objects also support mathematical operations like union, intersection, difference, and symmetric difference.
Okay, so what that paragraph just did was describe all the different programming problems that you can use this data type to deal with. Okay, and of course, I know that you have heard about some of these operators or methods, but you'll figure it out as you get more experience in programming.
Curly braces, or the set function, can be used to create sets. Note, to create an empty set you have to use set, not. The latter creates an empty dictionary, a data structure that we discuss in the next section. Here is a brief demonstration. Basket equals apple, orange, apple, pear, orange, banana.
All right, okay. So what's interesting here is when it goes to print the basket, it only prints apple once. See that? We've got 6 members here, but only 4 show up when we print it. Besides apple, what's the other duplicate? Oh, orange. Okay. So we've got this basket. What do we do with it?
Hashtags show that duplicates have been removed. Orange, banana, pear, apple. Orange in basket. Hashtag fast membership testing. True.
Okay, so in this situation, you can test to see if a string is in the basket, and it's a binary test. It comes back true and false. Hence, those if statements that we have placed in the code for this video. And then here we're going to go and show different ways of comparing and contrasting or combining two different sets of, of sets, and what the different operators are. Like with the minus sign is, what does it say? Letters in A but not in B. All right. Letters in, and that's that. And then with the little, I don't know what that is. If it's in A or B or both, it shows up. With the ampersand, letters that are both A and B, and that should show up. And then letters in A or B, but not both. Oh, well, isn't that handy? So there you go. So apparently these sets are very good at weeding out duplicates and comparing two different lists to figure who's in both lists, who's not in both lists, that sort of thing. All right. And then there's this little bit at the end that I don't think is necessary at this time, so we're going to go ahead and skip it. All right, and with that, we're going to step back to the code, run the code, and look at the output. All right, well, here we are in the output. Here, I've displayed the code that we ran to create the basket. We go to print the basket, and just like in the manual, it lost the duplicates. Then we do the test. If orange in basket, it's true. Then we print the basket again to make sure that's in there, so that we know that when we look for crabgrass in that, it's not there, and it returns a false. All right, so now in the next bit, what we've done is we've created two sets. One as A and another as B. And of course, I kind of screwed this up. It looks more like this, where it's separated by a comma. It's not one big, or maybe it is. I'm sorry, I'm confused. Yeah, so that's interesting. That you can just look at the letters in a single word. All right, well, let's go back. So there it goes. It tells us what the unique characters are, weeds out the duplicates, and then we do the comparisons. Okay, what's in A but not in B? There you go. And as you can see, it steps through the examples that we just looked at in the code, in the manual. And here's what's interesting is that the manual, I guess, and the program put it in different orders. Okay, like for instance here, we're expecting to see an A, but it's all the way back here. Is the C there? Oh, it's over there. Where's the R? R's right there. Where's the D? D's there. MM. So there's the letters that we were expecting are there, but they're just in a different order. Even when it's just two letters, we still can't seem to get it in the right order. Anyway, so that'll finish it for this video. And of course, if you're confused about it, you can always replay the video. Isn't that the wonderful thing about this new modern age? All right, with that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.